Welcome back to the 5 Napkin Burger Beer and Bourbon blog, featuring us, the Happy Hour guys, and let's answer today's question. What is single barrel bourbon?
And this is what just lifted our entire industry, I think, up by its bootstraps when Blanton was the first single barrel. It was introduced, not a lot of fanfare, nobody knew what a single barrel was.
Right.
And it began to catch on. That was in 83, I think.
Early 80s. So instead of taking the bourbon from many barrels and marrying it together and bottling that, single barrel is the juice from one barrel. And because each barrel is different, the taste of the whiskey can vary just a little from bottle to bottle. Pretty self-explanatory, right? The thing is, before 1983, no one was doing it. And Blanton's was the first. And the premium quality of that put the entire bourbon industry on a rocket. So recently, Mark and I had a chance to hang out at the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky, where Blanton's is made. And Blanton's is named for Albert Bacon Blanton, who worked at and led Buffalo Trace for over 50 years. So let's talk about the whiskey itself. Blanton's is bottled at 93 proof, which is fairly unique, and comes across the palate with big notes of honey, spice, caramelized sugar, and even cinnamon. It is truly a sippin' whiskey, and once you break that wax seal on the bottle, you are in for a treat. So what are we going to have this with at 5 Napkin Burger? For me, that's easy. I think the sweetness and caramelized sugar matches up beautifully with the Italian turkey burger. Mark?
Well, Blanton's has a special place in my heart because Blanton's was the first top-shelf bourbon I ever tried, and it really opened my eyes to how good bourbon can be. So I'm going to pair it with the half-pound Kobe beef hot dog with sweet and sour onions and peppers, because I think that will match perfectly with the citrusy sweetness and caramel goodness of Blanton's.
Oh, and here's a fun fact. You might notice that each of the stoppers on Blanton's bottles are different. There are 8 of them in all, representing phases of a Kentucky horse race. And if you look at the rear right leg of each horse, you'll understand why there are 8. B-L-A-N-T-O-N-S. Pretty cool, huh? So thanks for hanging out with us and Blanton's. We'll see you next time. Cheers.